Looks like we're going to file a lawsuit against a fellow by the name of Matthew. Matthew was a customer who ordered some Black Series screen paint, complete cinema, went on YouTube and decided to slander and falsify information about our company, saying that our products were coming up dark, that he couldn't see them, he couldn't watch them. And we found out something very interesting in watching the video. Now, we did a recording of this for court, because we are going to take him to court. We are going to file a lawsuit against him for basically for slandering our company. And yes, he is going to pay dearly. Like I said before, in the demonstration, number one, like I said, if you're watching the batch number demonstrations we do, we mix our products very, very well. But this is what we found very interesting. He used a Wemax projector in the demonstration. This is a projector we do not support. We've said this multiple times. We do not do demonstrations on fake or knockoff projectors. They don't work with our products. We had a customer, we went through this before, who had something called, what was that projector called? 8-man. It was an 8-man? I think it was an 8-man projector. Yeah, it was an 8-man projector. So we had the customer bring the screen back here. We brought the screen back here. We recoded it. It was working perfectly fine on 1,000 lumens. Sent it back to him. He's complaining it's not working. We request what projector you're using. He tells us it's an 8-man. So what the heck is an 8-man? We buy the projector. We tell him, look, the policy says we don't support this projector, but he's convinced because this projector has these massive lumens and it's 1080p, this is going to work. We buy the projector, get it down here, and it doesn't work. Spent $35 of my money to prove something was not going to work. We clearly have it stated on the website. So in this demonstration, this guy claims that he did a review against our products, and in our products, he said he's telling people to watch before you buy. So you slandered my company at the end of the day. And I got hardcore proof on so many levels. I told you when I take people to court, I stick you in a mason jar and I seal it up. There is no way for you to move. You're in a lot of trouble, my man, in a lot of trouble indeed you are. First things first, as I told you before, we don't have any returns on this product. If our product came out looking that dark to begin with, there is no way in the world would have passed any of the test demonstrations. And yes, we tested on an ultra short though multiple times. We would have had multiple videos such like this if the product didn't work. And we would have had a heavy count of returns on the product, which we do not have any returns. Now, what he did was he used a projector called a Wemax. We don't support the Wemax projector. Right here on the blacklist of our company, this is the Wemax, the first one that came out. See on the list where we say right here, top knockoff projectors we do not support. Valva. I can't pronounce it for Jack. Exumi or whatever it's called, but whatever. We had them here before, they don't work well. Wemax. And then we have the One Pro Bow Maker. We don't support those projectors. Why? Because when you hit the screen with them, they come up really, really dark and you can't see them. All right. This is our selection of high-end projectors. These are customers who had these projectors. I don't know if they still have them or not. But when they bought it, they tried to use it against our product, it came up extremely dark. Just like that. That's how it's going to come up. It's not going to be to produce anything. It's going to come up really, really dark. That's what's going to happen because we don't support them. There's a Valvo projector. There's a Wemax projector. These are the pictures from the Wemax projector. Now, how do we get these pictures? Well, we do it to help the customer out. At the end of the day, we don't have to give them anything at all, period, because, again, we have the policy right there telling them don't buy this projector. It's not going to work. So keep in mind, I never got a chance to talk to this fellow. I think I talked on the phone before. I only talked on the phone one time. But in our conversations, he never mentions what the projector is he's using. So, as you see these demonstrations here, how dark they're coming up, this is what happens when the Wemax hits our screen paint. I don't care if it's the newer model. I don't care if it's the first model. It is not going to work on our products. There it is right there. Comes up like black paint. Doesn't even pull. Nothing comes up. Nothing will come up. Now, if he had called us and said, hey, look, it's not working on my projector. It's coming up too dark. I would have clearly said, what are you using? What kind of projector are you using? And he would have said, I'm using a Wemax. I'm going to say, hey, look, we don't support that at the end of the day. How about this? Send me some pictures on this so I can see exactly. I can post it on the site, warn people, because we already have them already. But let's just take these two, because there's a newer version of it, and let's post it on the site, and that way I'll send you over some free paint to help you fix the problem. That's what would have happened. But no, he didn't do that. This person proceeded to go on YouTube, slander my company, say a lot of nasty things about it, but not only that, commit conspiracy with Crow and Silent Wake 5. Mind you, Crow is being prosecuted for multiple lawsuits involving fraud, slander, and copyright infringements, including a couple of other things involving criminal charges, which is racial slurs and death threats. Silent Wake 5 is also going to be going to court for also committing fraud. This is a person who got caught with fake receipts. He got caught with a fake unboxing. He never purchased our product. He faked the entire thing and tried to make our product look like it was darker than it wasn't. He's going to be hit with a lawsuit. Partey is also accused of basically committing these crimes also. And keep in mind, gentlemen, as I said before, whoever's involved in this, along with this, you're going to be pulled into this, so stay away from it. And sure enough, this fellow is now part of this. Now, after we file a lawsuit with you, and we file a lawsuit with the rest of them, we will now bring you for conspiracy charges. Don't worry about that, buddy. I'm filing conspiracy charges right from the door with you. I'm filing criminal charges against you from the door. So I will bring you into court for that, and I will bring you in court for a lawsuit. This is going to be personal. I'm doing this a little separate than the rest of them. All right, so what you can see here, this is how the Wemax pulls up on our screen paint. It doesn't pull at all. This right here is the bowl maker. This is a customer who ordered our product, and as you can see, it's dark. It doesn't pull up at all because we don't support the bowl maker. It's a projector we don't use, we don't support. It's not on our list of projectors we do support. This is the reason why we have the list. People want to sit there and say, oh, you should support all projectors. First of all, I don't support the knockoffs because they're scam projectors at the end of the day. They promise the customer all these freaking bells and whistles at the end of the day, and they don't deliver. So I consider them to be scam projectors. I'm not supporting something that's a scam. I'm going to support the real deal, and those are the name brand projectors. That's why we don't touch them. Here it is right there. And I thought that was an Epson. When I first looked at it and I saw the video, I was like, wait a minute. How the hell is that screen paint coming in that dark to begin with? Is that an Epson? He said, that's an Epson. That's a bowl maker. I said, oh, yeah. That kind of answers all my questions right there. So I said, no, we don't support that. So we sent them out something to fix the problem. He can enjoy his screen now. We get our pictures. Now, Jamie, you sent me all these emails calling me a scammer. This guy calls me up on my phone, calling me a scammer, giving death threats. Mind you, buddy, we got your phone. We got you traced. We know where you live at, by the way. I told you I'm going to get you by the end of the day. I'm going to figure out where you live at the end of the day. I got some friends. I got some friends that know how to dig people up. And we got you. So just to let you know, I'll be seeing you in court soon for terroristic threats. Now, anyway, as I said before, these people at the end of the day are accusing me of being a scammer at the end of the day of stealing and robbing, and this joker is using a knockoff projector on our products. Not only that, you opened up the container because I can clearly see it's open. There's no way in the world we ship out. I've done dozens and dozens and dozens of update packing videos, and every single one of them is the same. Tape them up like a hat, lay them flat, and hit them with the gun and press it in. Every single one's done the same. So there's no way in the world that tape would have been bubbled up and hanging around the corners. Not like that. Not on my product. Then you make a statement that we didn't mix it well enough. I'm in there using a cement mixer to mix paint. All right. So now we got that. Now let's listen to what he said in the video.
From 10. So we're going to let this dry another 35 minutes, and I'm going to put it up in the living room where I have my projector. My projector is a Wemax Nova. It is a Chinese projector, and I'm going to put it up in the living room where I have my projector. My projector is a Wemax Nova.
It's a Wemax Nova. Let me tell you something, Matthew. Let's come over here to my website for a minute here, where you made your purchase from. You show me here on my website or any of my shopping carts, we support that projector you just mentioned in your video. We got a disclaimer right here for fake projectors. It's right there. Everything's in bold writing. Right there for everybody to see. It's right there. What does this disclaimer say? Let's read it together, Matthew, so you can understand what's going on here. Please read fake or knockoff non-name brand projectors policy. Our screen paints do not work or support on fake or knockoff non-name brand projectors due to incorrect specifications. Due to incorrect projector falsification projector specifications. We are not responsible if you choose to purchase our screen paints when buying or owning a fake or knockoff non-name brand projector. We strongly advise that you do not buy fake or knockoff projectors. We do not support them on any level, and they are not compatible with our screen paints. The list below specifies projectors that we do support. What do we support? Sony, Viewsonic. It's right here. Sony, Viewsonic, NEC, Acer, Dell, InFocus, Panasonic, Christie Digital. Epson, BenQ, Hitachi, if I didn't butcher that already, Casio, Optoma, Ronco, Barco, Vivitek, LG, JVC, brookstone, Sharp, Philip, Samsung, and ultra short throw and long throws are belonging with these parties. Clearly states what we support. Did you read the policy in the website? No, you did not. You couldn't have. If you had read that policy in the website, you would have clearly seen that we do not support those projectors. It's right there in the policy. So let me get this straight. You open up my paint. You mix it with God knows what. I know you threw glitter in there. There's a lot of glitter in there. I see that thing is on. No, our screens don't do that. So you threw whatever you wanted to do in there to mark up the product. You put this fake tape job around it, sloppy paint job around it, tape job around it. You paint this down to the surface. That surface doesn't go on like that because I've done multiple demonstrations on just about everything you probably motorized projection screens, just about everything you could think of. I painted with that stuff. So if that was the reaction, it would take me longer to paint the screen. I paint that screen just like that and I'm done. So there's no way in the world possible it would have taken me that long to paint that surface. And if that was the case, again, we got an item that has a $5,000 unit mark. You're the only video that is basically doing a demonstration like that. And then on top of that, we can show it has an excellent sales record on it. There's no returns on it. We have test demonstrations on the product to show that it works perfectly fine. We have tested on ultra short throws versus certified. We have done it on 1,000 lumens. And on top of that, you said that you took it outside. Let's see what we have here. What does this say right here? Not to be used outside. You know why it's not to be used outside? Because the screen paint's not weatherproof, which means if water hits this screen, it will dissolve. That's why it's not designed for outside. The only screen paint we have designed outside is basically called, I think it's called an outside theater cinema, what it's called. That's it. It's right there. So you took that product outside and slandered my product again. But what's most importantly out of the whole entire thing is that you did that review on a projector that our company does not support. And therefore, my friend, you're going to be sued for more than $100,000. A lot more than that. Because now we can show that you've done multiple videos, which means you can't say at the end of the day, it's my first time, I made a mistake. I'm sorry, you made multiple videos slandering our product, including one outside, and our screen paints, we don't use them outside. We've never taken that screen outside. But you also have two people in here that, again, at the end of the day, who have a record, are known for basically slandering my company. I'm going to tell you something right now, my friend. May God have mercy on you. I'm going to tear into you like a pit bull. I'm going to show you no mercy whatsoever. You have no idea what's coming to your front door. It's going to be bad. I'm going to file so much stuff on you at the end of the day that I guarantee you that you won't have a penny to your name when I'm done with you. I warned you guys at the end of the day. What did I say? I said that this year it's going to be different. I'm going to be in and out of court. If I catch enough evidence on you and I bring you into a courtroom, there is no mercy for you. You can't come to me and ask for a plea deal. Nothing. I'm going to take everything from you. Use a knockoff projector on a review of my product. This is what my product looks like. They don't function on knockoff projectors. And at that, you never contacted me. If you had contacted me and told me the mistake that you had made, I would have sent you out something to help you fix your problem. But you didn't do that because your intentions were to do something bad. That's why you connected with these individuals that we do have that has a history of trying to taint and tear up my company. I'm going to have no mercy on you, my man. I got your address sitting right over there on the table. I got no mercy for you. Tonight, you're not going to sleep well. You're going to get a knock at your door soon. It's going to be it's going to be somebody to serve you to come to court. You're not too far from anywhere. You're right in Florida, so we'll be seeing you soon. Not only that, let's go look at what he posted on this. After seeing the images you just saw that these projectors don't work on our products, let's show you what the results were. So this is the fellow that goes by Matthew. This is the guy who placed the order through our website for 24 ounces of our Black Series Complete Cinema. In the demonstration, he just said he was using a Wemax projector. We don't support it.
It's a Chinese projector, so it could be on me, or it could be from...
Oh, it's definitely on you. It's definitely on you.
So we're going to let this dry another 35 minutes. And I'm going to put it up in the living room where I have my projector. My projector is a Wemax Nova. It is a Chinese projector, but it is rated, it's an ultra short throw, rated for 2100 NC lumens. So we'll see. Alright guys, so I'm back. The screen paint is dry. And this is what it looks like.
Yeah. First things first, we know you tampered with the product. Second thing, it ain't gonna pick up. It's a knockoff. We can't. The screen won't support it. We just showed you demonstrations of people who had the Wemax projector before you even knew what it was. That's when they first came out. Our screen paint won't support it. This is a nail in the coffin for us in court. We can show the court at the end of the day. We don't even have to show them the track record of the product. We don't even have to go near that. We can just walk in there and say, hey, look, here's the deal. I got a policy on my website. We don't support this projector. We have pictures of the projector not working on our product. We have it right here. The customer failed to go in and read the policy that we have here on the site, went to YouTube, never contact us, and continue to slander our company on YouTube. You're done. You understand me when I say this? You are done. This is why I tell people at the end of the day, you see that nonsense Crow got on his site, that bullcrap he has on there? That can't protect him at the end of the day. That's why you take the time to do the work. You take the time to test your products. And just in case you have to deal with people like this in business. So you can walk into a courtroom with your head held high, walk out with your head held high, and they walk with their tail between their legs because they got crushed in court. It is over for you, my friend.
As you can see, it's very dark. I will say the phone puts out a blue tint. In person, you don't get that blue tint, but it is just very dark. So we're just gonna sit, watch a couple demonstrations, so you can see what you'll get out of the screen paint if you choose to go this route. Again, this is the Black Series Edition by Kenneth Berg, Crystal Edge Technologies, I believe.
First thing first, you're so backwards. Crystal Edge Technology is another company. Black Series is a different company. They both have two different copyrights. Means one's a separate entity, the other's another entity at all together. So you lump the other company in here too. Oh, gee whiz, man. I feel sorry for you on this, but I'm going to sue you anyway. Doesn't make a difference. You're done. You're done. This is all we need right here. I don't need nothing more. You mess around, you guys are going to buy my lawyer a boat. You are going to end up buying him a boat. You clearly did not read our policy. It's right there on the site. This is all we need. That's it. You have a Wemax projector. You slandered my product and said it didn't work. We didn't mix it well. This, that, and the other. And you slandered my work with a Wemax projector? Are you kidding me? Hope you don't own your house. Hope you don't own cars. And at the end of the day, I hope you don't. I'm taking everything from you. I'm going to take it all from you. I'm taking everything from you, my man. And I'm going to slap you with criminal charges too. I'm going to file criminal charges on you. Conspiracy to destroy my company. I'm curious. Let's see what we got to file for this one. How much time can you give for a conspiracy charge? So that means we can show proof that you partner with Crow, you partner with Solidwake 5. These are two individuals. Crow has charges against him for basically copyrights infringements. We're going to court for that. And we have proof that Solidwake 5 basically did false demonstrations against our products, which is another charge we're bringing up on top of that. You work together with these guys. We got a video right there stating that you work together with these guys at the end of the day, knowing what they did to our company at the end of the day, but you still continue to work with them. And then you use that projector at the end of the day. I know you had to go back and see that policy there that says we don't support those projectors, but you did it anyway. That's a conspiracy charge. That's $250,000. That's a felony charge of 5 years in jail. I'm filing for that tomorrow, along with your address attached to it. And I can clearly go to the judge. I don't have to show anything. Just clearly show the judge in the day. This is our policy on our website. It clearly says we don't support the projectors right there. We have a projector right there from a customer who first bought it when it came out. They don't work at all, period. Because the first thing I'm going to ask is, Mr. Bird, did you make this known for the customer that you don't support this? Yes, we did. We have it right there on the website. It's a policy right there saying we don't support the projectors at all. This is a list of projectors. If you're not on this list, we don't support it. We have a blacklist where we actually have these projectors on here showing that we don't work with these projectors. What happens if you use them? The paint comes up really dark and can't see it. This is what he displayed in this video demonstration. Did he contact you on this situation? No, he did not contact us at all. He proceeded to go on YouTube and slander my company and say that our company basically, the product didn't work at all. Also, too, it shows clearly that he was basically committing conspiracy against two individuals. That one, we do have charges against for copyright conspiracy, which we copyright infringement, which we do have a docket number showing a date, getting ready for a date for court, for processing for court. And the second one, we have video evidence of him going into YouTube and committing a crime against our company when basically falsified and fraud demonstrations of showing a fake unboxing and fake forgery receipts. Also, too, showing post office mail fraud, which we're going to add in there also, too. You guys will be lucky if you see the light of day when we get done with you. Now, anybody else want to jump in this circle, too, and get fried? Anybody else? Anybody else want to do something stupid? End up like this guy at the end of the day? Do you guys learn anything at all, period? I'm not talking to my customers at the end of the day. I'm talking about you idiots out there. Do you learn anything? Let me explain something to you again so you can understand this. My company is based off my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Do you understand that? Do you understand that my technology is protected by my Lord? If you think for a hot second that you're going to get on YouTube and slander my Lord's work at the end of the day, it's going to come with a very, very, very heavy price. Extremely heavy price. And for those of you who sit there and tell me that, oh, you need to turn the other cheek, no. My Lord's telling me something different. My Lord's telling me show no mercy. Because he's tired of y'all taking my blessing and trying to turn it into something dirty. This year of 2023 will be no mercy. You come against my company, you touch my products, you slander my products, I will take you to court and I will clean your freaking clock. I will take it all from you. When I get done with you, Salvation Army you will get your mail out for the rest of your life. I warn you guys at the end of the day, don't play with me. I didn't even think about looking at the video. I ignored it. That's what I did. Because I know my product works. I know we didn't do anything wrong. But for some reason, when I put the video and called to change, I went over and I saw the video. And I looked at the name and I said, I know this guy. I talked to him before. And sure enough, there it was on the PayPal account, his address and everything, shining right back at me. And I'm watching this demonstration. I'm hearing them lying. I'm going back like, this isn't true. That's not true. I know that from the fact we mixed this stuff. The packaging showing that it's been opened and retaped again. It's a really poor tape job. And then when he sat there and said, Wemax, I was out there in the kitchen. I walked by and I heard Wemax. I was like, whoa, wait a minute. Did he say what I think he just said? He used a Wemax projector on his paint? Of course, that's why it came up unwatchable. And whatever crap you mixed in it to begin with it, tamper with it. But of course, it's a knockoff projector. We don't support them. So instead of you contacting me and saying, hey, look, the paint's coming up too dark. Can you help me out with this? And me saying to you, what kind of projector do you own? Because I'm going to ask that question because you're going to show me pictures. Like, no, that's not us. That's not possible. You decide to go on YouTube and slander my company. And then you decide to join up with the two individuals that are known for slander of my company and commit conspiracy against my company. Took the product outside when it clearly says it's not designed for outside. Right now, I see in the picture you have a wife or a girlfriend, or whoever she is. You better pray to God that she's a strong woman at the end of the day and she's willing to support you because you messed up real bad. You messed up real bad. You messed her future up. You messed your future up. You messed up real bad. And I know you're going to email me. You're going to email me and you're going to apologize. That's what you're going to do. But guess what? Your apology falls on deaf ears. I don't hear you. You know what I hear? I hear gabble. That's what I hear. That's all I hear now. You want to see what the opposite side of Mr. Bird looks like? Now you will see it. My man, you're going to cry when I get to court. I'm going to make you cry. Your address is right there. You're done. You're finished. Now, see, this is the reason why, people, I tell you at the end of the day, this is why I'm going corporate. It's a headache. Don't get me wrong. I love my customers. I love my customers. I do. I'm going to miss my customers. I am going to miss my customers. I miss joking with them and laughing with them and meeting new people. I'm going to miss that part. But then there's the headache part of it all where we have to basically deal with the idiots from time to time. I work hard to build my company. I went through a lot of sacrifice and a lot of pain to build my company from the ground up. No one will ever know what I went through in that small little tiny room when I built my company. I went through a lot. I walked in the cold, I walked in the snow, I walked in the rain to deliver products to my customers. I worked late hours, I worked hard like a dog. And if you think for a second that you jokers are going to come in and take from me at the end of the day, you got the wrong person at the end of the day. You picked the fight with the wrong person. I'll see you in court, gentlemen, real soon.